What's good, guys? So I got more card discussions for you guys, and if you guys like these types of videos where I'm going to break down single cards that are dropping in the OCG, and usually you see multiple of them throughout the week drop on the organization, if you guys like this kind of stuff, definitely hit the like button, hit the notification bell, and subscribe. But let's get right into it. This is going to be an anime card, and this is from Animation Chronicle. And I don't know if TCG will actually get this set. Usually with sets like this that are little, they'll usually just import these types of cards. But I already talked about Piri's Ray map, and that card is crazy. This is an anime-esque card, and this set is looking like a lot of anime-esque cards, a lot of old school cards. But this one, let's get right into it. Another Starving Venom Dragon. One of them's already on the ban list, but let's get into this one. I don't think it's as good as the other ones, but it's interesting. So this one's called Starved Venomy Dragon. Level 7 Dark Dragon Fusion Pendulum Effect Monster. 2500 attack, 2000 defense. Very normal. It's a pendulum though, so it has a pendulum effect. And it's a scale 1. Each time cards on the field is sent to the graveyard, place one Venomy counter on this card for each. All monsters on the field except Dark Dragon monsters lose 200 attack for each Venomy counter on the field. And the third pendulum effect, once per turn you can reduce the battle damage you take from a battle to 0. Materials, 1 dark and 1 pendulum monster, so that's really easy to make. You can only use the first monster effect of this card once per turn. You can target one face-up monster your opponent controls until the end of the turn. This card's name becomes that monster's original name, and replace this card with the monster's original effect. So very reminiscent of the other Starving Venom that's still legal, that everybody super polys into. Then that monster loses 500 attack and defense, and its effects are negated. So that's a little better because I'm pretty sure Starving Venom doesn't negate the effect. And if it does, inflict 500 damage to your opponent. Okay, some burn effects, maybe win some games in time. And then if this card in the monster zone is destroyed, you can place this card in your pendulum zone. So right off the bat, I don't think this is going to see that much play. It's just a cool card. I think a lot of people can enjoy the artwork. And I know from the anime that all these cards are from is very like a fan favorite. And all the different types of dragons, like Synchro, Crystal Wing, all that stuff. So it's cool to see that. This set is definitely looking like it's not going to have too many competitive cards, but Piri's Rave's map is definitely good. And then I want to go through one more card. This is a V-Jump promo. So with the V-Jump promo, same thing. In the TCG, you just randomly get these imported, and some of them just get lost in the shuffle. But this card is actually really good, and I think there's going to be some annoying things that can happen with this card, and I'll get right into it. But let's get in with the effect. It's a light level 1. Astral Kuriboh. Attack, defense 100. You can only use first effect of this card once per turn. You can reveal one number XYZ monster in your extra deck, special summon this card from your hand. And if you do, its level becomes equal to the revealed monster's ranked. But you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck while you control this face-up monster summon this way, except number XZ monsters. So there's the restriction right there. You're only summoning number monsters, but guess what? There's a ton of number monsters, and I'm going to show you one that can lead to some annoying, I'm not going to say FTK, but some very annoying stall tactics. It might lead to some FTKs if Konami doesn't address these cards when they drop. And the second effect, a number monster XYZ summon using this card on the field as material gains this effect. Cannot be destroyed by a battle or your opponent's card effect. So that's the relevant effect. And yes, the first effect is good because it's just special summoning itself for free and becoming whatever level you want. So definitely splashable in other decks too, what if you're going to play number cards. But I want to bring this to my attention. And I'm sure there's other crazy combos with this card that could lead to some degeneracy. And if you guys know that, definitely leave it in the comments. But let me show you one thing that you can do. You can reveal number 59 Crooked Cook. And this card I don't think has ever seen play, but it might see play with this card. And my friend Jack actually brought this to my attention, and I thought it was really cool interaction. And it's kind of degenerate, especially if you're going to play it with some FTK cards. 2 level 4 monsters, so you're going to reveal it. That's going to be 1/2 of the piece to make this card. While you control no other cards on the field, this card is unaffected by other card effects. Once per turn, quick effect, you can detach one material from this card, destroy as many other cards you control as possible. Then this card gains 300 attack until the end of this turn for each monster destroyed by this effect and sent to the graveyard. So what you can essentially do, and the second effect is good because you're going to clear the field so you could get the first effect of being unaffected by everything. And whenever you say unaffected by everything, it's very scary. But what ends up happening is this monster will give it this effect. Cannot be destroyed by battle or your opponent's card effects. So the only way to actually deal with this card when it's just chilling in defense mode was to kill it in battle because it's unaffected by everything else due to his own effect. But now he's going to be unaffected by battle and can't be destroyed by battle and is unaffected by literally everything. The only out is, I believe, Kaiju or summoning a monster to keep piercing, like some piercing monsters, which both of those things are very unlikely right now. So I could easily see you turboing out this card in defense mode and just waiting and like drawing like Exodia pieces or something, or some crazy FTK final countdown, some very degenerate things. I think this little loop or whatever you guys want to call it is actually kind of insane. Usually things like this isn't going to be meta relevant, but it's just like you'll randomly see things like this. It's like Mystic Mine. It's not meta relevant, but you just randomly see it sometimes, like the pure Mystic Mine burn deck, and it just steals games. So I think this card is very insane just for that interaction, and I'm sure that there's a bunch of other number monsters that I'll look through later that also help. I'm sure this is a very splashable card. It's level 1 as well, so I like that. And yeah, like, let me know what you guys think about this, the number 59 Crooked Cook with the Astral Kuriboh. If you guys notice some other crazy things you could do with this card. But V-Jump promo, and then the other card I talked about was the new Starving Venom. Cool card. This card is kind of degenerate to me, but let me know what you guys think, and like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace, boys.